Hey, how's it going, everybody? RC Maxfield here for Awesemo Fantasy Football and my top 5 waiver wire targets for Week 13. It's crazy that the regular season is winding down, but here we are trying to get you ready for your playoff stretch, maybe getting those rosters a little deeper, maybe getting a little bit of insurance when it comes to your handcuff running backs. I've got it all for you here on my top 5 waiver wire targets for Week 13. All right, let's get into it. Here is number 5 for Week 13 on the waiver wire. You're not going to play Jacksonville every week, but the Falcons will be in a lot of negative game scripts to finish off the year. Russell Gage is the third target in Atlanta behind Pitts and Patterson, but he should command at least 18 to 20% of the target share to end the year in Atlanta. Now, Russell Gage isn't a household name by any stretch of the imagination, is only rostered in 17% of Yahoo leagues, but the next 3 games for the Falcons are the Bucs, Panthers, and 49ers. The Falcons should be heavy underdogs in 2 of those 3 games, which will allow for a more positive passing game script. Look at Gage as a solid PPR flex in deeper leagues with the potential to put up wide receiver 2 production in some games. At number 4, I have Tyrod Taylor. We all know rushing quarterbacks are cheat codes in fantasy football. It's just the reality of this game, and well, Tyrod Taylor fits the bill in this one. In Week 13, fantasy managers will look to replace Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, Ryan Tannehill, and Baker Mayfield. Tyrod, he's the perfect quarterback off the waiver wire to target. The Indianapolis Colts, the Houston Texans' opponent in Week 13, they allow the 6th most points to opposing quarterbacks in fantasy this season. And in a game, I don't see the Texans being able to stop Jonathan Taylor. Tyrod should have plenty of passing attempts and maybe even sprinkle in 50 yards rushing. View him as a low-end quarterback 1 and a great bye-week fill-in in Week 13. At number 3 in my top 5 Week 13 waiver wire targets, it's a repeat offender, but hey, the roster percentage is up from 0 to 29% this week. I am talking about Tennessee Titans running back Dontrell Hilliard. The logjam of running backs in Tennessee is starting to clear up as Adrian Peterson was waived last week and Jeremy McNichols is still out due to a concussion. Insert Dontrell Hilliard. In Week 12, Hilliard ran for 131 yards on 12 carries and had 2 targets as well. Now, sure, Deontay Foreman and Jeremy McNichols will steal some touches from him, but Hilliard looks to be the guy with the most juice in the Titans' backfield. He's also getting involved in the passing game, which is key since the Titans' pass catchers, including Julio Jones and A.J. Brown, have been hampered by injuries all season long. Pick up Hilliard and hold him through the Titans' bye in Week 13 and reap the rewards down the stretch. At number 2 on my top 5 Week 13 waiver wire targets, I have a wide receiver rostered in just 23% of Yahoo leagues. This Patriots wide receiver group is one that I steered clear from this season, but that's going to change this week with wide receiver Kendrick Bourne. Rookie quarterback Mac Jones looks for Kendrick Bourne in the red zone and views him as a downfield threat. His numbers, really aren't all that impressive, but he is averaging 5 targets a game over the last 5 games and has 3 touchdowns as well. The Patriots play the Bills in Week 13 without Tre'Davious White, who is out for the season with a torn ACL. View Bourne as a wide receiver 3 in 12 to 14 team leagues and a guy that has a solid floor in PPR with the hopes of him falling into the end zone and propelling himself into the wide receiver 2 weekly conversation. Now, before we get to my number 1 waiver wire ad for week number 13, we have partnered with Yahoo Fantasy this NFL season to bring you some great offers. Check out our exclusive limited time offer, which gets you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. To qualify, you need to be new to Yahoo, sign up for an account via the link below, deposit, and play. Let me repeat that. To qualify, all you need to do is be new to Yahoo. Sign up for an account via the link below, deposit, and play. It's that simple. Yahoo will send us your name after you play in your first paid contest, and we will reach out via email with your coupon. Now, if you need immediate access, no worries at all. Email us at support@awesemo.com, and we'll get you all set up. You can also claim a free $10 below, which can be used to enter any Yahoo contest, including Sunday's $1 million baller. Make sure to use our DFS tools and projections designed specifically for Yahoo to give yourself the best shot at winning big. Now, my number one waiver wire target heading into week 13, an ever so important week for a lot of fantasy managers, is Alexander Mattison. And I know what you're thinking, RC. He's owned in my league. What are you talking about? Crazy enough, this guy's only owned in 57% of Yahoo leagues, 57% rostered. What are we doing? I know you hate to see the fantasy superstars go down to injury. We've had Christian McCaffrey this time, Derrick Henry, as well as Alvin Kamara, and now the injury bug has bitten Dalvin Cook. But have no fear, Alexander Mattison is coming into play now, as Dalvin Cook was carted off the field in week 12 due to a shoulder injury against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, Mattison will likely have an opportunity to face off against the team that allows the second most points to running backs on the season per game, the Detroit Lions. This is a juicy matchup. And yes, Mattison is rostered in 57% of leagues, but that should change to 100% going into week 13. Mattison is a legit, and I mean legit RB1 with number one RB on the week potential. If he is available in your league, use your top priority or any remaining fab you have and secure a potential league-winning running back. This opportunity doesn't come around very often, and this type of running back could seriously propel you into the upper echelon in your league and make you walk away with the fantasy championship here in a few weeks. Those are my top 5 waiver wire targets for week 13. Again, run, and I mean run to your waiver wire to see if Alexander Mattison is available. He has serious league-winning potential. Make sure to spin the house on him in fab leagues and use that top priority if you have it in your league to secure a true RB1 for the rest of the season. Let me know who I missed down in the comments below. Love interacting with y'all and hearing where I may have missed one, because let's be honest, I probably did. But hey, let me know down below what you think. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell and stay in the know on fantasy football all year long, not just during the year, because right here at Awesemo, we pride ourselves on fantasy football all year long, not just in season. I'm RC Maxfield. I'll be back for my top 5 week 14 waiver wire targets next week. Be sure again to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Good luck on the waiver wire, and as always, stay awesome.